Example 4. Let's get things started. Let's get this over with. So this is the last example for our log, sines, log, cosines word problems. So here again, like normal, stop the video, write this problem down, and then we're going to keep moving forward. Okay, so our example says 2 airplanes leave an airport at the same time on different runways. One flies on a bearing of north 66 degrees west at 325 miles per hour. The other airplane flies on a bearing of south 26 degrees west at 300 miles per hour. How far apart will the airplanes be after 2 hours? Okay, so we're talking about hours and all the good stuff. So again, we're going to have to create a triangle because they don't give you one here. And the biggest part is thinking about the miles per hour. You guys don't realize how many times we go through miles per hour and people don't know what's going on. They don't understand what's going on. So we ask, like, if the speed limit is 70 miles an hour, how many miles do you go in 1 hour? And they get like 55 and 22 and 77 and random numbers. Instead of saying, okay, well, if it's 70 miles per hour, that means you go 70 miles in 1 hour. They can't say that. They don't understand that. So let's take a look at this part here. And let's go ahead and get to my, there we go, Elmo. There we go, there we go. So again, first off, we know our north, south, east, west are cardinal directions. Ooh, sorry, my bad. It does not go there. North is up top, south is down here, east, then west. Okay, so we said that it's going to go northwest and it's going to go southeast. Southwest. So we're going this direction. West is that direction. So either direction, either north or south, we're going in this direction. So that means our airport's going to have to be somewhere over here on this side. Somewhere over here. And we're going to call it A for airport. A for airport. Get it? All right. So again, we're talking about cardinal directions with north 66 degrees west. So it says they leave at the same time on different runways. So one's going one direction, one's going the opposite direction. So one flies at a bearing of north 66 degrees west. Okay. So again, that first letter tells you the dotted line. So we do a dotted line going up north. And the second one gives you the direction of where the arrow is going to go. So we're going to go west, which means we're going this direction. And we say there's 66 miles. Degrees, not miles, but degrees. So you can put the degrees here or here, it doesn't matter. All right, so that's 66 degrees. Now we'll come back to the whole 325 miles per hour part. We'll come back to that in a few seconds. But I'm going to go down to the next one, and it says the other plane flies at a bearing. The other plane flies at a bearing of south 26 degrees west. So south 26 degrees west. So again, the first letter tells you the dotted line. So dotted line going down south. And again, we're going west 26 degrees. This is going to be a little bit less, so. So we have 26 degrees there. So south 26 degrees west. And this is north 66 degrees west. All right, now, before we actually get to the numbers and all the miles per hour and all good stuff, the last part says, how far apart will the 2 airplanes be after 2 hours? So we're talking about a 2-hour flight so far. So 2 hours. So with this, I apologize for the lighting. So with this, it says the first airplane here went 325 miles per hour. So miles per hour. So if it went 325 miles per hour for 1 hour, how many is it going to be for 2 hours? And how do we do that? So everybody hopefully realizes that all you do is multiply it by 2. And that should get you 650 miles. So we're talking about 2 hours, that's 650 miles. So that means here, the distance from the airport to where they are right now for 2 hours is 650 miles. Okay, for the second one, it says that it's 300 miles per hour. And again, we're going 2 hours. So we'll just multiply that by 2. And that is 600 miles. Not 60, but 600 miles. All right, so from the airport to wherever it stopped is 600 miles. So I'm going to shorten this line a little bit because it should be less than this one up here. Shorten it a little bit. And this one here is 600 miles for that side. Oops, sorry. Now, it says how far apart are they after 2 hours? So here, we need to figure out how far apart are they. So this is airplane, this is the second airplane, this is the first airplane, and this is how far apart they are. So we need to figure out this side right here. We need to figure out how far they are apart from each other. So we're going to label this as side A. And then the other ones you can label however you want to. So I'm going to say this is side B here, and say this is side C right here. It's up to you. Not side, but sorry. This is angle B. This is angle C. So that means this is side C. This is side B. And again, I'm going to draw this triangle away from here so you can get all the other stuff out of it a little bit. But also, wait, before we do that, we already know about straight angles and all this stuff because we talked a little bit about this in one of the warm-ups we did before. Just a little bit of it. We know this whole thing right here is 180 degrees, right? Because it's a straight angle. A straight angle is 180. Now, again, just like we did with the 90-degree angles, if the whole thing is 180 and we have 2 pieces of it, we should be able to figure out what this middle piece is. So if the whole thing is 180, so let's do this in orange. If the whole thing is 180, if we subtract the 66 and the 26 from it, that should give us what's left over, right? And again, if you wanted to add those up and then subtract from 180, same thing we did for the third, finding that third angle. It's up to you. You can do that too. So if you wanted to do, let's mark this out really quickly. So if you want to do 66 plus 26, let's say plus A, equals 180, you can do it this way too. So that way it's the exact same thing we've been doing. So 66 plus 26 minus 180, or 180 minus that. So angle A is a positive 88 degrees. So that means inside of here, this is 88 degrees. Because 66 plus 88 plus 26 gives you 180. Okay, so I'm going to redraw this triangle really quick, like for the next video. Haha.